Hi there, I'm Rin Olson. This is The Dog Show. This week on The Dog Show, dogs that need a great home. Mighty Joe Young's Question of the Week.
Mighty Mutts 20-year anniversary. Hello, I'm Kitty Logan for The Dog Show, and today we're going to meet one of Zanie's furry friends. But first, let's meet our trainer, David. Hello, David.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well, and how are you doing today?
Doing great, thanks.
Well, I think it's about time we meet our friend Roger. Oh, he's so adorable. David, can you tell me, how did you come to get to foster? I suppose you said you're fostering. How did that come about?
So basically my wife volunteers at the ACC. She goes up there during the week and walks dogs, cleans kennels, and along the way she met Roger and just thought he was a sweet, wonderful dog, and we decided to foster him. This is the second time we've fostered, and Roger was a dog we really wanted to give a chance to find a permanent forever home. So we contacted Zanie's, which is a really great rescue organization, and they pulled Roger from the ACC, and we were very happy about that because he had been found wandering the Bronx prior to arriving at the ACC. So
that is just a wonderful story. You and your wife are amazing people. You brought this dog from the ACC to your home. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for doing that. And he is such a sweet dog. I can see why you fell in love with him. So now tell me, what kind of family do you think is best for him? I do believe you said he has a crush on someone into your house.
this is true. So Roger has a number of favorites in the house. The good news is he's really just a cuddly lover of a dog. Definitely has taken to our dog. For this reason, we think he would do really wonderfully in a house with another dog. He definitely seeks attention. He loves to cuddle with humans, dogs. I mean, we have some amazingly adorable pictures of our permanent dog, our dog with Roger cuddling together. So I think he'd do really well in a house where somebody is home during the week, maybe home during the day a lot, and a house with a dog would be wonderful for him.
A cuddler. Oh, that's so adorable. And I did see those pictures. It is absolutely adorable. I mean, look at Roger, and he's with your dog. Just so cuddly, like you said. Now, how much activity? He is a puppy. We determined about 10 months old, you said? So now, how much activity do you think he requires? And what about children in the family?
So Roger has met some children in the park, a number of them, and we've been very happy to see he's great with them. In general, he's such a gentle soul, even for a puppy. Puppies can get very excited just because they're happy to be alive and they're little babies, but even he's got a really calm sense about him with all people, and we've seen him be very gentle with kids, giving little licks on the face and just being interested to sniff them out. And that's in general. He's a calm personality. He definitely needs exercise. We give him some nice long walks.
Chew toys are always good, and who doesn't like a good chew toy here and there? So now, in the time you've had him in your home, have you noticed that he has any special needs or requirements?
So Roger doesn't have any particular special needs. Like any puppy, he has a little sharpening up to do on obedience skills, but he's a smart dog and he's easy to please, and he does love treats, which is always important with training. But he's really is a great dog who's a fast learner. The one thing that I think we need to work on, and that we have been, is separation anxiety. We've noticed that he definitely cries when he's put in a crate and left. We've been working with him, and as his confidence has grown, he's been doing better, but it's something that his next family will continue to work on.
Well, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much to David and for Roger for talking to us today, and for Zanie's Furry Friends for all that they do for our furry friends. For The Dog Show, I'm Kitty Logan.
do you feed Lucas food from the table? Hello there. Do you? What's your name?
I do. I do. Not all that often, but you know, if I'm eating a slice of pizza, he might get a bite from my hand.
Wait, Lucas, you like pizza?
He likes pizza.
What kind of pizza?
Veggie pizza.
Oh, no pepperoni?
No.
No.
He gets pepperoni on the side often.
Is he vegetarian?
No.
No.
Primary ingredient in his diet is chicken.
Chicken. And do you buy a special dog food for this?
I forget the name of it, but it's got to
Blue
be
buffalo?
all natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got to be all natural.
All right.
Gluten-free, you know.
Wow, this is a fancy dog. So tell me, do you feed Maximus from the table?
You know, I actually feed him everything.
Ooh, from the table?
From the table. I don't, I put the food in his food.
But from your table.
Well, if he wants it, one night. Like, remember the family.
Like, what's his favorite people food treat?
He loves chicken.
What kind of chicken?
Chicken
Oh
cutlet.
my.
Chicken cutlet. Mostly chicken breasts.
Like, does he prefer it grilled or barbecued? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Raw.
I don't fry them. I don't fry the chicken.
Good thinking. We're healthy.
Yeah.
Excellent.
When it comes to his food, I throw sometimes I throw a little raw beef, raw piece of raw lamb, chicken
Ooh.
lizards.
Wow, you spare no expense.
No, I give him nothing but the best quality what he needs.
I need to move into your house.
Well, you may. I sure could use a woman in my
Oh,
life.
wow, that's my out. So tell me about Duke. Do you feed Duke from the table?
No.
Never. She
No.
hesitated.
Not dinner, but breakfast.
But lunch?
yes. No, no lunch. Breakfast.
Why breakfast?
Because I put bananas on my oatmeal, and he loves bananas.
Does he love oatmeal?
No, he just wants the bananas.
Does he get a banana every morning?
Every single morning.
Does it make him constipated?
Not at all.
No.
No.
He just loves him some
He just
banana.
loves bananas.
So only breakfast from the table.
Right.
No
And-
pizza.
No, well, what he finds in the street, yes. Because we walk down McDougal Street.
What does he find in the street?
Well, nice pieces of pizza that are like 3 days old, run over by a truck, and that's his favorite.
I love that. Do you feed Winnie from the table?
Absolutely not.
Never?
Never.
I cannot believe everybody's telling me never. Never, never, or just never?
Absolutely never. But sometimes we will put like turkey or something in her bowl.
In
but
her
we
bowl.
Never feed her from the table.
So other people food she likes?
She loves peanut butter
Peanut butter.
to the point where when I unscrew a peanut butter jar, if she's asleep, she wakes up and she comes running into the kitchen.
She dreams of peanut butter. That's
loves
awesome.
it.
That's awesome. Like anything else, like pizza, lasagna,
Nothing quite takes the place of peanut butter.
peanut butter, and like out of a spoon. Does she just like lap it up out of the jar?
Oh no, out of a spoon.
Out of a
I
spoon.
like to eat peanut butter too.
Right?
so-
Out of a spoon?
Nah. Well, sometimes I guess. But
Everybody likes it on a spoon,
who
right?
doesn't love peanut butter?
Thank you. Unless you have an allergy.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Ooh.
Luckily, Winnie and I do not.
Yay for no allergies. So tell me, De Niro, has he ever eaten off the table?
No, I never let him do that. Because when you let him do it once, you reinforce the behavior over and over and over. So
Since
yeah,
you're a dog trainer, you
Yeah.
have never fed him from the table.
No, I don't do that.
Do I believe you?
Of course you do.
I do?
Of course you do.
Like, come on, he's had to have some sort of
He
people
does
food, like
No.
onions.
Do you eat off of the table?
Do you eat pepperoni?
Huh? Come here, boy. Do you?
What kind of
What do
people
you
food
do?
do you like? Corn on the cob? Well, come on, something. Bananas?
No, his digestion system is very sensitive.
He's
so I have
very lean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you feed him?
I feed him health extension.
Health
and some
extension.
raw patties as well to get some meat in there. And then
What
I
kind
put
of
some,
raw patties? Chicken?
chicken patties.
He did eat people food! You lied to
But they're
me!
made for dogs.
Chicken patties made for dogs. I learn something new every day.
Hello, I'm Kitty Logan for the Dog Show, and today we're here with some Zany's furry friends. But before we meet our furry friend, let's meet our human friend, Leslie. Hello, Leslie.
Hello, how are you?
I'm very well indeed, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about our furry friend, Zelda?
Well, Zelda is a 3-year-old, 3-legged Pomeranian. I believe she's purebred from what I've seen, although she has a very foxy look and is not a big furball. One never knows in these situations what the physical results of whatever trauma she suffered was. Often it will be a change in their fur, their teeth, etc.
A foxy Pomeranian. Well, who doesn't want one of those in their life? So she seems like such a sweet dog. Does she have any special needs, being that she has 3 legs?
I hesitate to use the expression special needs because it implies that she is not perfect. She is perfect, and she's excellent at compensating. 3 days after the operation, she was running in the park. And it is a function of her size mainly, because she's small enough to not have to balance quite as much as, say, a large dog who loses a front leg will have a little more problem getting around. But she's motoring around just fine. She has the needs that I see as far as her leg goes is that she has to learn her limitations. She still jumps up onto the back of couches and likes to lie there, and often she'll say, "What's going on here? I can't balance the way I did." I also have to be very alert to maintaining this other leg in perfect condition, because obviously that goes, then she is a special needs dog. But as for now, she's doing really well.
That's wonderful. So she's not limited at all in her mind. That's great. Now, in a perfect world, what kind of family would be best for our friend Zelda?
She's very young. They reckon she's about 3. I suspect she's a little younger because she's very puppyish. I would say a family with perhaps a teenager in it. She loves teenagers. She's drawn to them. Kindly women. She likes women. And action. She's a Pomeranian. Queen Victoria was a big supporter of Pomeranians. She, in fact, miniaturized them the way they are now. Queen Charlotte, King George III's wife, brought Pomeranians from her native Austria. And they became smaller and smaller, like the current queen loves her corgis. Queen Victoria loved her Poms. And they are delightful. They're social as anything. They want to sit in anybody's lap. They like other dogs once they've sussed them out properly. And they are fearless as far as other humans go.
Wonderful. Now, as far as training goes, she's been in your home for a while, correct? And is she house trained or any other special training that she might require? Let us know. That would be wonderful.
She is, she's wee-wee pad trained to a degree. But I've only had her for 2.5 weeks. I got her 3 days after she was spayed and had the amputation. So who she was 2 weeks ago is not who she's going to be in yet another week, and it's not who she is now. She's had a lot of recovery to do. She goes outside. She can be trained to do anything. I have found this to be true. I discovered that she liked to lie in front of the door. Clearly, she doesn't like people leaving, and she lived with people who were always leaving her, and she took up her station at the door. So I put a bed there. She got in, and I moved it slowly, 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 and now she doesn't lie there anymore.
Well, Leslie, I do believe you may be giving Cesar Milan a little competition. You sound like a wonderful trainer, and that's great advice. Thank you so much for that. Now, can you tell us a little bit about Zelda's personality? Is she a small dog personality or a grandiose? Please tell us.
Well, yes, she has a small dog personality, which is known as a diva-esque kind of approach to life. And look at her, she's gorgeous, and she knows it. And Chihuahuas, Pomeranians, to some degree Papillons, they tend to be intelligent enough to feel that if they aren't in charge, everything's going to fall apart. So it's important for the owner or the master, the foster, to let them know right away, I got this. Don't worry. I'm in charge here. It's okay.
Well, that about wraps it up for us today. Thank you so much to Leslie and Zelda for being with us today. If you're interested in fostering or adopting, please look at Zanie's Furry Friends website. For The Dog Show, I'm Kitty Logan.
Hi there, I'm Rin Olson with The Dog Show, and I'm here tonight with John Contino and Karen Walter of Mighty Mutts and Ollie's Place, where they're celebrating their 20-year anniversary. Good evening, how are you guys doing tonight?
Fine, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how Mighty Mutts and Ollie's Place got started?
Mighty Mutts started 20 years ago at Union Square, and then 10 years after that we expanded. We opened up a pet store, and we named it Ollie's Place, and it's been in existence now for the past 10 years and doing very well, adopting hundreds of cats out.
Now, where is you said you started in Union Square. Is Ollie's Place also in Union Square?
Ollie's Place is presently located at 430 East 9th Street, between Avenue A and First Avenue.
What were some of your goals when you started the organizations, and how have you met them or changed them as the years have gone by?
Well, to rescue and help rehabilitate as many animals as we possibly can. And we do a lot of outreach. We've met a lot of wonderful people who help us, and it's grown significantly. And we've been able to help thousands and thousands of animals, which is our priority.
That's wonderful. Could you tell us a little bit about maybe some of the goals for the future that you might have?
Just to continue the work that we've been doing and try to do it at the highest level that we've been doing it at without making any compromises. We try to get the best possible homes for these animals, and that's what we're very proud of, that we don't take any shortcuts, and we're willing to hold an animal as long as it takes to find the right home for this animal for the rest of its life.
And you specialize in dogs and cats for now. Are there any plans to maybe bring in birds or any other types of animals?
Not at the present time.
Thank you so much. One last question for both of you. What animals do you personally have?
I have a donkey. I have a dozen ducks and and 10 chickens, and quite a few dogs and quite a few cats.
And any animals, you, Ms. Walter?
Yes, I have. All are rescued. I have about 8 cats, 3 dogs. They're all literally off the street.
Well, thank you so much. We'll let you get back to the party.
Thank you. I hope you're having a good time.
Not many people know it, but the organization doesn't do as many adoptions as many of the others. But we pride ourselves on doing the best adoptions. That's okay. But that's because we have... Shut down, I'll leave it alone. Okay. That's because we have someone here for 20 years who has been doing all our screenings, who started out with Mighty Mutts in '95, and she's now the president of Mighty Mutts. Told you I'm not good at this. I either insult people or I cry. Thanks, Irene. Something to say for you, don't worry. Anyway, Kathy Galati is our president. And she's the reason that we get such terrific homes. She goes all over the city, 5 boroughs, screening homes for Mighty Mutts, tirelessly for 20 years. And without her, there wouldn't be a Mighty Mutts. She's hiding. She's very shy. She's hiding. Mighty Mutts also tries to get foster homes for some of our dogs. We try to get people for a month, 2 months, sometimes 3 months. We have the best foster home animal rehabilitator, and the fellow that's here tonight, he's been doing it for 20 years for us. Robin Hershkowitz. There's also, I want to tell you a little story, and I don't think I'm going to get through this, but I'm going to try. When I moved out to Jersey with all my animals, we weren't welcome there. And they were set on throwing us out of town. We received a letter from the township saying, I had 30 days to get the animals out of town, but they were coming to take them all. We had no money for attorneys. I spoke to 2 attorneys and they wouldn't handle it. They said we had no chance. Well, a fellow's here tonight. Excuse me. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Mighty Mutts. It would have ended 10 years ago, and all our animals would have been put to sleep. His name is Ed Abbott. After Ed Abbott won our fight to stay in New Jersey with the animals, our dream of building a place for the animals was gone because we had no money to do it. So the animals were living in my house, and they weren't living much better than when I was in New York. It so happens that a lady that I used to speak to at Union Square on a Saturday wanted to help us make this dream come true. Unfortunately, she passed away. And I know she wouldn't want her name mentioned, but her daughter is here tonight. And from heaven, she built the place for us. So, I don't know if you have a drink in your hand or not, but please, all say thank you to Renata. That's all I'm going to say. And last but not least, it's not easy. It's not easy doing what we do. Whether you're a volunteer or an animal rescue, it's not an easy life. But there's been a person putting up with me for the past 5 years who listens to every complaint I have. And she doesn't complain. Thanks, Lynn. Thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Michelle is the person who keeps us alive. And again, without Michelle, there would be no Mighty Mutts. Thank you, Michelle.
That's our show for this week. You've been watching The Dog Show. I'm Ryn Olsen.